Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. I guess I'm kind of consistent, right? I had a video last week and here I am with another one, so just give me a big pat on the back for that. Of course it's hard to keep up with this stuff, right? In the last video I talked about writing, promoting, and trying to really juggle all of these things can be very tough, but here I am, and then there goes now he's just licking himself. He's kind of getting a belly too. He eats very good. Spoiled. That's weird. Today's video is actually about some of the book. I've been talking about the process of the book. I've been talking about the proof copies. You know, just kind of showing it off. But today we're actually going to talk about it and what it's about. So stay tuned for that. Alright, so about A Paradoxical Life, where did we come from? As you see here, my copy that I've just been playing around with. So the book is really based on really the origin of life, philosophical science, questioning things and presenting new found ideas that I thought of. And you know, some of these ideas may have already been talked about, or little ideas that have been pieced together by other people, and mine is slightly different. Whatever. You can find a lot of this stuff on the internet and forums where people talk about different ideas. So my ideas, I feel, are just a bit different. Some people might say it's crazy, pseudoscience. Others would say, well, you know, that may just be an idea to think about. And we can be open to these ideas because it's so hard for us to really figure out what the origin of life is. I don't know anyone that could really give me a direct answer. It's all speculation, or through religious and spiritual beliefs, whatever the case may be. Of course, it's different for some. So that's what the book is about. It's titled A Paradoxical Life because, well, first let's say what a paradox is. It's a contradictory statement. I feel like we contradict ourselves so many times in science and some of our beliefs or some of our ideas. There is a quote that I do say in there. I say that science can explain everything, but everything isn't explained by science. And just a quick thing, guys. I know you guys see where it says 0 likes there, so go and follow me on Goodreads, please. Turn that 0 like into 1 like and like my quotes and see what I'm reading. Okay, bye-bye. Which, of course, is a contradictory statement. Or one thing is true, but at the same time it can be false. And, you know, that's what science hands us, right? It does explain a lot of things, but, or everything, so we say, but does it really? And I am a big fan of science. I'm a biologist. I've studied biology. Again, love science. But I can't, you know, I can't tell myself and others that it can explain everything. I can say it is a great tool, but it really can't explain everything. So I talk about that more in the book. And then it has kind of like a secondary or 3 titles. If you see the book, it's probably like, damn, this guy really put so many titles. A Paradoxical Life, A Biochemical Approach, Where Do We Come From? So I wrote a biochemical approach because half of the book does talk about some biochemistry, molecular biology, some science stuff, which I tried to dumb down. It's not until chapter 3 where I talk more philosophical. So overall, the book is A Paradoxical Life. Where did we come from? Question mark. Big thing here, question mark. When I wrote this book, I didn't want to come off as I know everything, this is my idea and I'm right. That is not the purpose of this book. The purpose of this book was to really throw my ideas out on paper and really for people to hear, not hear, read. I guess when we have an audible book, I can say hear and listen. But to read some of the ideas that I'm presenting, and then, you know, you can expand your mind. These are things that I've always thought about, but I just never was able to get it on paper. And I'm very proud of myself. I'm proud that I was able to do just that in this first book. So, what's next after this? I have a book out, A Paradoxical Life, talking about the origin of life. The next book of course, I told you guys before, will be a sci-fi novel. And what I really want to do is write multiple books in the philosophical non-fiction as well as sci-fi type of area, and that's really where I'm focused at. This book will always be my number one because of course it is my first book, but I just really see myself writing many more books. Again, it is available on Amazon. I think I'll make a separate video going more in depth because of course I don't want to give you guys too much about the book, right? You guys have to buy it. Duh. I at least want to tell you guys what it is about because I don't think I ever talked about it in depth, and I don't think this is an in-depth video either, but it kind of gives you an idea of what the book is about and what you can expect. Again, there's philosophy, asking a lot of questions, presenting ideas for the origin of life. There's little history lessons in there, so you'll definitely learn a lot. I didn't want anyone to go out and buy a huge science textbook because they didn't understand a word in there. I added a glossary / dictionary there as well. And I encourage people to even, you know, if they're not into that, they can skip to chapter 3, and that's where more of the discussions will come up. So that's really the basis of this book. I think it's a quick read. I didn't want to make it too long so you guys fall asleep or not want to read it because it's a long book. So please check that out. And I think in the next video, what I'll do is I'll probably talk about some other mistakes that I've made in writing, as well as maybe a little sneak peek into the next book and what I'm doing. So stay tuned for that, and go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, do what you guys have to do, and I'll see you guys in the next update. All right, peace.